Imagine a weapon so powerful it could end an entire war in seconds. This is the story of how the first atomic bomb was made, a journey of science, secrecy, and one of the most controversial decisions in human history. Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel hub. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense stories in history, the making of the world's first atomic bomb. From secret labs to the biggest explosion the world had ever seen, you don't want to miss this one. The story begins in the early 1940s during World War II. Scientists in the United States learned that Nazi Germany was trying to build a powerful new weapon, a nuclear bomb. To stay ahead, the United States launched the Manhattan Project, a top-secret mission to build the most destructive weapon the world had ever seen. Fun fact, the name Manhattan Project has nothing to do with New York. It was just a code name to keep it a secret. This project brought together the world's smartest scientists and the United States military, all working in secret labs hidden in places like Los Alamos, New Mexico. So how does an atomic bomb actually work? It all comes down to one word: fission. Here's the simple version. When a neutron hits an atom of uranium or plutonium, the atom splits into two smaller pieces. This releases an enormous amount of energy and sends out more neutrons, which hit other atoms, causing a chain reaction. Think of it like dominoes falling, but with explosions. That chain reaction releases an insane amount of energy in a split second. And that's what makes an atomic bomb so powerful. Okay, so who made all this happen? Meet the A-team of science. J. Robert Oppenheimer, shown in a photo, is called the father of the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer was a brilliant physicist, but after the bomb was used, he had deep regrets about what they had created. These three, plus thousands of other engineers, scientists, and soldiers, worked in total secrecy. No one outside the project knew what they were doing. Here's a wild fact. Just making the materials for the bomb was one of the hardest parts. They needed two rare elements, uranium-235 and plutonium-239. But here's the problem. Less than 1% of uranium on Earth is the type they needed. To solve this, massive factories were built in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and plutonium was produced at a site in Hanford, Washington. It was a massive operation involving thousands of workers. And most of them didn't even know they were building parts of a nuclear bomb. Once they had the materials, it was time to build the bombs. There were two designs: Little Boy, which was a uranium bomb, and Fat Man, a plutonium bomb. The uranium bomb was simple, just two pieces of uranium smashing together. But the plutonium bomb was more complicated, using high explosives to compress plutonium into a supercritical state. Now for the moment of truth. On July 16, 1945, at 5:29 a.m., the first atomic bomb was detonated in New Mexico. They called it the Trinity Test, and what happened next shocked everyone. The explosion was brighter than the sun, and the shock wave could be felt for miles. J. Robert Oppenheimer famously quoted a Hindu scripture, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." Just weeks later, the US made a decision that changed history forever. On August 6, 1945, they dropped Little Boy on Hiroshima. 3 days later, Fat Man was dropped on Nagasaki. These two bombs killed over 200,000 people and forced Japan to surrender, ending World War II. After the war, the atomic bomb became a symbol of power and fear. Countries raced to build their own bombs, leading to the Cold War and an arms race that still exists today. Today, the world has over 12,000 nuclear weapons. And let's be honest, nobody wants to see them used. The creation of the first bomb changed everything, for better or worse. So that's how the first atomic bomb was made, from secret science to the biggest explosion in history. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and subscribe to your channel hub for more deep dives into history, science, and stories that change the world. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power, but with great power comes great responsibility. See you next time.